Hi students, in last lectures we discussed about the functions, user defined functions in MATLAB, right? So what is about the syntax of user defined functions in MATLAB, and we discussed about some examples for the functions and how to write a statement for the function, how to define a function. So this is actually last class. So this is a syntax function and square brackets output variables is equal to function name. This function name you can give as your wish, okay, and open braces you have to write the input variables. So for example, this is a function z is equal to x plus 3y, output variables, input variables. This is how to define a function, this function. And next, second, this is the function, this is how to define that function. And this is third example, this is the function, how to define that function, right? So we'll continue this one. So now we will see these functions how to write in MATLAB software, right? How to create and how to write in MATLAB software. Okay, so first I have to open the MATLAB. Okay, so in MATLAB, where we have to write the functions. So in MATLAB, to write a new program, that is yum file. Okay, basically there are two types of functions, files, yum file or script file and function file. Now we are discussing about the function file. Okay, we already in first unit, second unit discussed about the yum file or script file. Yum file or script file means generally we are writing the program, as usual MATLAB programs. Those are we can call as script files or yum files or MATLAB files. So now we will discuss about the function files. So where we have to write these function files, where we have to write the functions, you can call this as functions or function files. Okay, so now where we have to write these functions or function files. Okay, so what is the user, what is the purpose of functions? Actually we discussed in the last lecture. For each and every 10th line we require some type of statements, some block of statements repeatedly. At every time we need not to write that block of statements every time. We define a function which contains that total block of statements and just we call that function at each and every 10th line. It is the purpose of functions, right? There may be C, C++ for any type of language. This is the purpose of functions. Here also that is the purpose of functions, right? So here also at some place we have to store these functions. Okay, so to store these functions, first we have to write that function file, that function program in MATLAB. So where we have to write means, so as usual in MATLAB, where we write the yum file or script file, right? Some file and yum file new, okay, and script. Okay, in that then there open a editor, MATLAB editor. In that MATLAB editor we write this yum file or script file. Okay, that we know. So now also that function files also we write in that same place. Okay, to write a function file in MATLAB, that as usual process, we go to the click on the file and new and go to the script, click on the script, then we will open the editor, right? This is MATLAB editor. So here we write the function file. See, first we will go through these examples, right? So this is last lecture we discussed about these three examples. So first we write this the first function phi for this function. Z is equal to x plus 3y. So what is the syntax? What is the definition for that function? Function of output variable is equal to ECE of input variables. So write that one in this MATLAB editor, right? Function square brackets Z is equal to function name, you write the ECE, okay, square brackets x comma y, okay. This is how to write the function file in MATLAB. Just you write in MATLAB editor, that's all, okay. Just enter. So now you define, so how this Z will come from x and y inputs, right? So see with the function here, Z is equal to x plus 3y. So you have to write simply Z is equal to x plus 3 into y, right? Square brackets, okay. So that's all. That is simple function. Let's take the example for a simple function Z is equal to x plus 3y. This is about the to write a function file in MATLAB. That's all. So now you have to save this function file. This is a simple function. This is called the total simple function file, which consists, this is a function definition, and that contains only one line, right? So now we have to save. So save as usual, save. So see here one more important point is we have to save the function files with the name, which name you given in the function name. Understand? Right? So with that function name only you have to save that function file. See here, it automatically comes ECE. Okay, what function name you have to given that function file, you have given in that function name you have to save. You have to save that function file with that function name. Understand? That is important. Okay, see here ECE, you have to save that function file with the name ECE only, ECE extension .m. Okay, I have saved them some E folder, right? Save. Okay, actually, okay, yes, right? So this is a function. I am saving this file. Okay, right? So now see here, debug, just run the program. So initially there is no input, so it will come like this. Okay, so now this is how to write the function file. You just simply write the function file in MATLAB editor and just save that function file with the function name, right? What function name you have to write in your function file, with that function name only you have to save, right? Okay, otherwise it seems some error. So see here, so for example, so save as this file function, save as ECE, right? So just I am saving EC.m. okay, I am saving like this in E folder. Okay, save like this. Okay, so replace. Okay, so see here, see it will come like some mark. So function name ECE is known to MATLAB by its file name EC. Some error, right? It shows some error because here the function file, the function name given is ECE, but you save that function file with EC, right? You save that function file with ECC here. See, so you write a function file, okay, you given the function name as ECE, but you save that function file with EC. That is error. Okay, so you just put this cursor here like this it fixes the error. So see here, fix. Okay, you just click on fix, it will changes the name. So see here, what name it changes? Is it changes ECE as EC or EC as ECE? What it changes? Right, observe. So fix. So understand, it changes ECE as EC. Right, so now there is no any shade, right? So that's why you have to save that function file with that function name only, right? How to save, you must save that function, right? So now I am changing this one as you see, and so see here, and I am changing that one as save as ce dot m save, replace it. Okay, so that is about the EC, how to save that function. So now this is how to write the function file in MATLAB and how to save the function file. Okay, how to save the function file with function name only, right? Understand? Okay, so now, right, we will see one more thing. That means one more example. So see here, we will see file, new script. So new script. Okay, we will see the second example. Afterwards we will discuss about how to call that one, how to execute that one. So first we will see just how to write these function files in MATLAB, right? Just we will discuss first one, and afterwards we will see. So we will discuss about the first example, and now go for the second example. So f is equal to s minus 2r plus 3t into 4d, right? So this is the function syntax, function definition. So and again, so file, you open the MATLAB editor. So first you have to write function square bracket. Okay, so to the output variables f, okay, is equal to, what is the function name you give? Gist, right? So gist, okay, brackets, okay, the input variables s, r, t, d. Okay, input variables is s, r, t, d, s, r, t, d, right? So these are the input variables. Okay, so function of f is equal to gist of input variables s, r, t, d. Okay, so now how to define, so how that output will comes. So see here, what is the function? F is equal to s minus 2r plus 3t into 4d, right? So see here, to write that one, we simply write only one statement. Okay, so s minus 2r plus 3t star 4d. Okay, so that is, okay, f is equal to, okay, s minus, okay, s minus 2r, right? 2 star r plus 2r plus 3t plus 3t, okay, 3t, okay, star 4 star d, right? So this is the next second example, right? So now you have to save, and again you have to save So see here, you have to save with the function name. What you write the function name here, you have to save with that function name only, right? See here, gist dot yum. Okay, and again save in computer folder, save, right? Again save the function. That's all. Okay, right. We will go for the next example. So file, okay, new script. Okay, what is the third example? C. This is the third example. Okay, a pi r square, c 2 pi r. Okay, so you have to write function like this. Function a comma c is equal to, right, function brackets a comma c is equal to, right, circle of, okay, r. Okay, enter. That's all, right? And now how to define a is equal to pi r square, c is equal to pi r. A is equal to pi r square. Okay, c is equal to 2 pi r. Okay, right? So this is about the result function. So now we have to save, see, circle, the name circle dot yum. So now again on computer, we drive, save. Okay, so this is how to write function files in MATLAB and how to save. See here, ECE, gist, circle. Okay, so how to write function file in MATLAB. Okay, right? So this is how to write. You have to save, how to write function files in MATLAB. Just in editor only you have to write the function files like M files or script files, and you have to save the function files with the function name only. And that is the important point. You have to observe that point here. Okay, so now we will see how to call this function. You just simply write the functions in MATLAB like this: ECE, gist, circle, in whatever functions you like, whatever functions you want in your project. You just simply write the functions like this in MATLAB editor, and you have to save like this. Okay, and now how to call these functions, right? You just save the functions in MATLAB. Okay, that's over. So now what is the purpose of these function files? We have to call these functions where we want in the projects, right? Already discussed that one. That is only the function purpose of functions. Is it or not? Okay, so now we have to call these functions. So see, till now we wrote 3 functions, right? So see, ECE one function, gist another function, circle another function, right? Okay, so now we have to call these functions. So how we have to call these functions means, so first by using these function names only we can call these functions. So for example, to call this function, we just by using the function name ECE, right? To call this function, we just by using the name gist. We call this function, we are using the name just circle, right? We no need to write all these lines every time. Okay, all these lines every time. Okay, we just call by using that function names, right? So see, if we want this function z is equal to x plus 3y at particular line in our project, we just call that function by using ECE. We no need to write z is equal to x plus 3y at each and every time, right? And next, this function by using gist, this function by using circle, right? So that's how we have to call the particular functions, right? So see here, so first ECE, just see how to run. So ECE, so see how to call in projects. In M files we can call in particular function. Just here you see in command window you can call that functions directly. Okay, you can call that function directly, it will give the answers. Okay, so see here command window ECE. So see here how to call. So now I am calling the first example function, that means first function, that is z is equal to x plus 3y. So we can call by using the function name. What is the function name here? ECE, right? So ECE of, you have to give the input values, right? X and y. Okay, right? So you have to give the x and y values. So okay, first you write like x is equal to 2, okay, and y is equal to 3. Okay, so now you can call ECE of x comma y. Okay, enter. So see, that is the answer. Is it right? 2 plus 3 into 3, 3 into 3 9 plus 2 11. So that is the answer, right? Okay, you understand? So that is how to write the, how to call the particular function. So by using the function name ECE, otherwise x is equal to 4, y is equal to 6. Okay, ECE of x comma y, right? X comma y. Okay, enter. So see, the answer is 22. Is it right? 4 plus 6 into 3, 18 plus 4, 22. Okay, so that is about the how to call particular function, right? And this is one way. So another way is, so see here, okay, clear the variables, you will see, right? So ECE of, simply you can give the inputs directly, no need to give the inputs first x and next y and next ECE of x comma y, no need to give like that. Okay, simply you can give ECE of, directly you can give the inputs 2 comma 3, it will give the answer, right? ECE of 2 comma 3, it will give the answer 11. Simply ECE of 4 comma 5, it will give the answer, right? Okay, so this is how to call particular function. Okay, just I am calling that function, this total function, by ECE and giving the inputs directly. Okay, right? Just calling the function and giving the input directly. Okay, or otherwise, next you also here, what about this one? Here it gives the answer is equal 19, answer is equal to 11. Okay, so here the output variable actually z is equal to ECE of 2 comma 3. So now z is equal to 11. Okay, right? So then only z will comes. Okay, right? Or otherwise you can change that variables. For example, f is equal to ECE of 2 comma 3, right? It will give like f is equal to 11. Okay, right? So whatever variables you want, you also change that variables. Okay, next one more thing also. So you see here, a is equal to see a is equal to 3 is equal to 2, b is equal to 3, right? Z is equal to EC of a comma b. Okay, it gives the answer. Okay, no need to give only these variables. We can change any variables, input variables and output variables. You can change. You can give a, b, EC of a comma b. It gives the answer. No problem. Okay, right? So this is about the how to call particular function. Okay, and same like that. So see another one, gist. So see here. Okay, so first we just run the program. Okay, so gist of, okay, we get calling this function by using the function name, right? Gist of, how to give the 4 input values, right? 1 2 3 4. I am giving directly, no problem. Okay, enter, it will give the answer. Just calculate is the answer, right? Like that you can call directly by using the function name. It will give the answer. Okay, or otherwise f is equal to gist of 5 6 7 8. Okay, enter 665. Okay, right? So this is how to call the particular function. Okay, or otherwise we can simply change particular numbers or particular these s is equal to, you can change the s is equal to, or otherwise a is equal to 2, b is equal to 5, c is equal to 7, d is equal to 8. Okay, so now we can call gist of a, b, c, d, right? It will give the answer. Okay, so we can change any value. Okay, put variables also, you can change the variables as you wish. Okay, same like that. So see circle. Okay, so first just once you run the program. Okay, so see how to call the circle of just 2. Okay, you have to give only one input here, right? So see the answer, it will give only one answer. So but here you want the 2 answer, right? So see, then you have to give like, okay, you have to give like, call the function as a comma c, okay, is equal to circle of 2, right? C, that is the answer. Okay, same answer. Okay, right? So simply some mistake. Okay, right? Okay, we'll discuss afterwards. So see how to write. So that is, so we will discuss that one. There is some mistake in next video, right? So that is how to create or how to call particular function in MATLAB. Okay, right? To create and how to call particular function in MATLAB. Just so these are the functions. Just to open the MATLAB editor and open the MATLAB editor and you write the functions like this, and you can call the functions or function files by using function name, right? And you have to give the inputs, it will give the output, right? So that is about the how to write the function files and how to call the functions in MATLAB, right? Okay, thank you. We will discuss in next lecture and next topic, right?